I think that the next step is that I don't think they know how to really respond to me about money.
I come from a history of entrepreneurs.
Money is like a taboo topic.
Have you ever spoken to your parents about money?
We do that all the time. Always asking the money. Always asking money. So yeah, we speak about money all the time. Yes.
Okay.
I always ask my mom about like, okay, what do you think I should do now? Like in terms of planning, if I have money, I tend to just first put it aside. Like instead of just getting the money and spend, I'd rather take my time and make a list and see what's important and what's not, and see if I should save or spend.
Yes, I have. I've asked them. I think money is something that we don't really speak too often about in general in society, is not as much as we should. And so opening the conversation up with my parents was kind of like an important step for me. I think that the next step is that I don't think they know how to really respond to me about money, which is another thing. But yeah, I have spoken to them about it.
Not really, yeah.
Yes, I have spoken to my parents about money a lot in terms of like I'll send my parents money and stuff like that.
I think for the most part I've been very independent about how I manage my finances, and it's made me a lot more accountable for myself.
The answer for me is to say I watched more than I spoke. I come from a history of entrepreneurs. My grandmother was a big entrepreneur. So the way she thinks and saw money is the way my siblings and I kind of like behave with money. My mom, it was very, 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 very different. So just watching her and how she communicated with money was, very strange. It's very strange.
I think we've had conversations regarding like investments, like, you know, maybe things we could have done better as a family, those type of conversations. What regrets, things?
I have had a discussion with my mom when it comes to money, on how to manage it and also on how to spend, and yeah, all that.
You know what, the thing is, I don't know if it's a black culture thing, but money is like a taboo topic. So the only time you get to talk to your parents about money is when you need it. But the older I got, I noticed the conversations started changing. So at a younger age, it was a taboo topic, but the older I got, I started talking more about money.
Have you ever spoken to your parents about money besides when you ask for it?
Yeah, because basically on a daily basis I'm always looking for a new way to get money. So it's always me asking how I can get money.
Yes, I do. Well, even though I think personally they had it easy. Because, I mean, back at that time, you know, things were... You could get a job at 18 years old and buy a house in the next year, you know. But now, like, they just say, like, what are you still doing? You don't have a house, you don't have this, you don't have, like... But I do consult. Like what do I do, you know?
I think it's important to consult, to leverage their experience.
Yeah, of course. I mean, why should I make mistakes when someone else has walked through that road? They can tell you that there's a hole there, you know, move left, go right, so it's very important.
A couple of times.
No, I have not. More like they speak to me.
Oh, deep.
But definitely they do try to advise me about money, you know, your savings, your investments, you know, how to develop like a culture of using money responsibly, not only for the time being, but like as a person, as an adult, because adulting era cries. But yeah.
Oh yes, I have told them like so many times that I actually want to be stable enough to be able to afford the things that I want without actually bothering anyone. So I have talked to them about a few businesses and all that, on ways to get money, and they have actually advised me on the ways in which I can actually make money at my age.
Yeah, I have. I have discussed money with my pops.
It has been a very big conversation in the household, especially now that we are, we're getting into a stage where we're working and we are getting large amounts of money. How to save it, how to spend it, the mistakes they made. So yeah, it's been a conversation.
No, I have spoken to my uncle. He always gives me advice. And yeah, but not my parents, yeah.
Yes, to my mother, yeah. She'll be like, oh, don't use it on drugs. I'm like, I don't do drugs. And she's like, okay, cool. But yeah, other than that, yeah, sometimes she gives me advice on money and yeah.
Yes, that's how I believe I've also built my knowledge about money.
Yeah.
I think although I have spoken to them, I don't think it happens unnaturally, as in me going to ask them questions. I think it happens on its own. We'll just be on a car ride going somewhere and we'll just start having a conversation about money. And this is long ago, when I was around them most of the time. But currently, I don't remember when was the last time I had a conversation with them about money.